understand. Crystal laughter fills the scene, future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines, and hearts that glow. Stories told in the spark divine. Friday night feels so alive.
Hello, Elsian. Well, Jess, you confused me so much with this name.
Hello, Jess. Thank you for
Jess,
filling in for me.
yeah, Jess is going to start her own show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she says she's going to do it solo.
I'm
Well,
excited for you. That's awesome. That's my plan too, but it's going to be a while because got the holidays and the stuff and the.
oh, yeah, there's so much going on. I'm almost done with this row. If I could just finish, it's just crazy. But once I get this one done, I can ship them off to the East Coast. So
Nice.
that part's done. Then the next two I have to ship to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Some of them might just get money.
There you go. Hello, Simran.
Hello. Okay, Simran. Just need your zodiac sign and question or subject if you want a reading. If you don't, no worries.
We appreciate you just being here and holding space. So thank you.
You betcha. All right, that rose done. Holy mackerel. So, what is new?
Just same stuff, different day, trying to get ready for the holidays. Trying to figure out what we're doing. Thanksgiving next week. What are you doing for that? Are you cooking or what are you doing?
My daughter-in-law is a nurse in the ER and she works Thanksgiving night. So we decided we're not going to do Thanksgiving there. So right. Saturday after that, she should be almost recovered. So I'm going to cook Saturday and do it all at my house.
Nice. Well, big adventure. I'm going to try the same and we'll see. I don't know. It's been a while since I've cooked for a crew.
Yeah. I mean, I bought the bird and everything. I mean, I've made it so many years, it's, there's not a lot to it.
I gotta find a bird. That's why I haven't done that yet. Find the bird.
I got the bird. He's still frozen in the freezer.
Yeah.
Think about how long it's going to take to get him out. Probably Monday I should take him out.
Yeah, I got to get going with that tomorrow. When you think about it, the days will come and we'll just be. I said, well, if I can't find one, we're just going to have ham. But
see, that's usually because my son and daughter-in-law, they don't like the holiday of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But what it was original. And I understand that. I don't care for that.
I don't either.
Find out what really happened.
Yeah.
So, I just told them, I said, it's about being together with family and being thankful. That's all,
Right. That's what we do too.
Do any of the crazy stuff.
Yeah. My daughter is, we've gone through the whole thing of that. And then we just renamed it. We're just thanking, the year and for all the things. Hello, Julia.
Welcome in. 4 to 5 days in the fridge. See, she's my chef. This is an old friend of mine that I flew with, another one of them.
Yes.
With, and she has got her own catering business. She is incredible.
Nice. So you can take it in the fridge and it can be there 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So I figured I take it out Monday. And I'm not cooking till Saturday. That should be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that because I've only done it a couple times.
Yeah, that would be 5 days in the fridge and then cook the 6th day. So
Okay, awesome.
I know I wanted to buy a fresh one, but I really wasn't sure when I bought it who was working when, So anyway, Julie, I would imagine you want a reading. Is that why you're here? If so, put your zodiac sign in, and what is it you're looking to find out? Is it about love? Is it about career? Is it about finance? Is there a specific question? Write that down. And as soon as I see your stuff, I will pull you up front. And Simran is Pisces and wants a general. Jess, if you want a reading, I need to know. I'll start Simran and give Julie time to do her stuff.
Now, I think Simran is new to me. Male or female?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
ask unless
I don't usually ask that, but I'm just intrigued with the name, with the screen name.
Simran. Yeah. So yeah, some of the names as soon as I use the word it, I usually get an answer.
Yeah.
Johanna Lula. Oh, hello. You need to put your zodiac sign in, and I'll put you on the list. Johanna. I used to know somebody named that.
That's my aunt's name.
Okay. You're next after Simran, Julie. All right, Simran wants to highest and greatest. What is coming towards Simran? Oh. Well, first card out is a soulmate coming. Somebody in love. Oh my. You've got a wish card. So whatever it is you've been manifesting, if it has to do with love, then that's why you're going to get this. This is a soulmate coming in. So there's something good going to happen, something you wanted. Whether you're manifesting it or you just put it out to them, they're working on it. Okay, what did I say? Oh, Pisces. They're telling me you're very confident. And you get things done. They also said you're passionate. Oh my goodness, I got a 10 of Pentacles now. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles is quite a card. It, in a love relationship, it is about working together and leaving a legacy. So it's about a lifetime relationship and wanting to be together and work together. It's about, getting married, having the house, the barn, the animals, the kids, the whole thing. So that's good. In a financial reading, it's also very good because it's about abundance. Whoa. Oh, okay. And now we've got success here. Awesome. All right. Let's see. They're telling me though that there's something you've been focused on that is negative. You know how many times we look backwards and we see mistakes we've made, things we've done wrong, and we focus on them and, you know, well, I should have said this or whatnot. That's what they're telling me is happening. They want you to stop that. Nothing's going to come out of that except negative, because whatever we focus on, we draw to us. Okay. So if you're focused on the negative, guess what's around the corner? Okay. They want you to get grounded. So depending on where you are on this planet, that means getting your feet in the dirt, hugging a tree, being out in nature, walking in a creek, a river, the ocean, somehow with Mother Earth, allowing your energy to drain into it. Okay. So work on that. And if you can't get outside into nature, go buy a potted plant and a little bag of dirt and play in the dirt. Okay. It works. Take a big, huge, long tub bath. Last card, please. Last card. One last card, please. Thank you. They might be done. Do we have one more card here? No, they're telling me they're done. All right. So what do you have, Sarah? Just remember,
Okay.
there's somebody coming towards you.
So what I'm getting, Simran, is basically this is you, and you right now have become like a master manifester. So you have to really watch your thoughts and catch yourself when you're thinking something negative, and then say erase, reset, and put out there to the universe and creator what it is that you want. Because they're showing me that, you know, there's a lot of, you know, chaos going out in the world. Of course, we all know that, and lots going on, but you're able to like go from the heart space and push it out. So watch those thoughts, because whatever we think is what our reality is and what's going to happen, just like Bonnie said. So they're saying to watch your thoughts, because you're bringing those things forward that you want, and then the fear sets in and you start thinking all these things, and then it pushes it away, and it's like a tug, you know, and pull game. So work on that and things will get a little clearer. Sometimes, you know, that's why sticking up notes and making a vision board and all that stuff keeps our conscious on that topic and that goal. Some people think that's silly to have them all over, but literally everywhere you look, then you're looking at the positive. So if you catch your mind in fear or contemplation of, I don't know, then it reminds you, nope, that's not what I want. Erase, reset. I want this. This is my goal. This is what's happening. This is how, you know, how it's going. And it will literally put it back on the path. So that's what they're showing me in correlation to what Bonnie's saying. I can't hear you. Bonnie, I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Yeah, that's because I turned it off when I went to get water.
Oh, so you might have to re-say what you said because it was.
I was just talking about manifesting and vision boards, and that the first time I did it, I wanted to live on the beach, and that's expensive in Florida. I lived in Florida for a decade, but I went ahead and I made a vision board, and do you know, within 6 months, I was living in $1 million condo on the beach.
That's
They needed
amazing.
to rent this thing out, and I went, okay.
Exactly.
So it's very powerful. Be specific, very specific. Okay. So, you know, like I didn't want to be in a tent. I wanted a very nice place to live in. So you've got to put those things on. Okay.
Yeah, believe in specific and don't limit yourself.
Right.
Because I always tell the story how I limited myself. I was in a trailer park in a pull trailer and I said, you know what, just give me the trailer next to me because I like the vibe of the person that had it. I should have asked for a house because that was the end goal. But I asked for that and I got it. But I thought, well, wait a minute. I
Yeah.
should have asked for a little more. So keep it, you know, as to what you want, not what you're settling for.
Mm-hmm. Julie, the Leo, Julie, and somebody else came in here. I saw Nin Holland. Nin Holland, you've been here before, so you know this. I need your zodiac sign and question. Oh, there it is, Virgo, general. All right, Julie wanted a highest and greatest, a general. Julie, are you here? Just say hi or put an emoji, something. Julie. Mm-hmm. There she is. The first thing they're saying is you're going to have more structure. Do you have a Taurus in your life, in your world, a child, a husband, a family member? Taurus is the end of April, beginning of May. Yeah. That's you. You showed up in your reading. Okay. Oh, well, that's good. And that's good. Okay, they're telling me that there may have been some sort of conflict recently, but you've got solutions for it. So it'll all work out. They're also saying that you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. You were carrying a big load. Okay, your dad is here, honey. That's the Taurus. But this weight that's been on you, you finally put down. Yeah, I know this. They're saying you work really hard. Oops. What is it that you've lost faith in? Or you're feeling, I don't want to say hopeless, but something hasn't gone right, and so you've lost hope that it would work out. And you don't have to. I have two Julies now. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's see what else comes out. Well, the message is don't give up hope, don't lose faith. Everything is going to work out. No, you're Leo, not Pisces. Who's the Pisces? I've got a lot of Pisces here. Very strong Pisces. You've lost in the human race. Believe me, I'm with you. I do have this feeling, though, that 2026 is going to change it all. They're telling me, even though you feel like you're losing hope or losing faith, that you will never give it up, that you keep on trying and you keep on working at anything. You're what I call the wounded warrior. It doesn't matter what happens, you keep fighting for it. Whoa. Are you losing sleep over this? Whatever it is? I don't know if it's anxiety, but something's keeping you awake. And Julie Karen, she's a Leo too. Whoa. Looks like there may be financial problems, or finances are just tight. Do you know a Cancer? Have you got a Cancer in your life? Oh, how nice. Okay. You do? Okay. Well, they showed up here. Okay. So whomever that is, they are present. I take back the comment about financial issues. That's gone away. You may need to tighten the belt a little, but everything else is good. There could be some money coming in. You have Julie, you're married, aren't you? There may be somebody, and don't take this the wrong way, because there may be somebody kind of spying on you. But when I say that, I just mean, maybe they're looking at your social media, but they're not a friend. It could be a neighbor asking somebody, but somebody's being inquisitive about you. You're going to start something new, go down a different road. You're not married anymore. Okay. Well, you've got abundance coming in. So that's great. And like I said, you've put the burden down, which is good. You've got solutions for whatever conflict was going on. And your loved one showed up in your reading. So let's see what Sarah has. She's got a pretty picture, I'll bet.
So, yeah, your dad showed up right away for me as well. And what's showing to me is that, he's watching over you. He is guiding you. He's that quiet whisper in your ear, you can do this. Wants you to know that you don't have to put the weight of the world on your shoulders. You don't have to be the one that's the strong one. I know that that was kind of the role that he took. But he's saying, to not feel like you have to do that. And that he's there guiding you and he's there with you. And kind of what they're showing me is that it's time for you to understand, not only how to shield and ground yourself, but like to understand that, because you are empathetic to things and whatever, that's why you're getting sick of the humankind in the world and all that because of all this mess out there. And I'm right there with you. I mean, I don't even want to talk to people half the time because you just take it on. So the shield and grounding yourself, getting out in nature, getting out in the sun to get those downloads, taking as much time to yourself to decompress as you put into the work, whether it's working with people or you're just talking to people because they're telling you their life history and they're always those people that come to you and they want to download everything, and kind of putting boundaries up with those people. And then whether it's family or friends or strangers or whoever, putting up those boundaries and taking that time and limiting the time of them downloading those things on you and help me problem solve and all this stuff so that you can decompress and regenerate, if that makes sense.
If you have somewhere, I know where you live, that there's a gem store or a new age store that sells gems, quartz, all kinds of them. This is obsidian. Go get a piece of obsidian or black tourmaline and carry it on your person wherever you are. Okay. I used to carry this huge thing in my lab coat pocket when I worked in the hospital because I would go nuts. I just absorbed everything. And I had no problems once I did that. Sometimes I'll toss it in my bra or in my coat pocket but the idea is that absorbs it. And then you go home and put it in a pile of salt and that'll clean it. Okay. That takes it all away. And I want to see you come back. So something about the holidays here. It's the holidays that you're upset about. Lots of, I don't know what she put down there. Lots of parties. I can't see my eyes.
So she said, she's upset with the human race. I hope so. Yes, no, to your questions. It's the holidays, lots of parties. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're taking on a lot when you go to those parties, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of mingling, and it's a
She's
lot of.
probably catering them.
Oh, you're catering all that stuff.
She's
Okay,
oh,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Well, you know what I said about money coming in?
And getting people to help you. Don't be afraid to hire a couple extra hands, because that'll bring in more. You can take more, orders, but you're able to delegate some of that stuff if it's possible. Even if it's just having them package things up or whatever, deliver them, or, try to get a little bit of help with that.
I didn't see her picture. Can I see her picture? Oh, beautiful. Which angel is that?
Gabriel,
Gabriel.
right. Also, it it's like I didn't want to go into huge detail because it's a longer reading, but her father has connections with Gabriel. And so he was a very compassionate person, and he's like angelic. So they're morphing together, if that makes sense.
It does.
When
Okay,
did
she's
you-
getting away from doing the parties. She is now doing airplane catering. Yes.
Oh, I
That's
love that idea.
Julie and I used to, take the catering and pass, take care of it in the airplane. Now,
Yes.
so you're Krista Foley, is that what you are? That is awesome. I'm really happy for you.
That's awesome. And I hope people appreciate all that love that you put into it. And
Oh,
that's what makes it special, because you're putting your love into what you're making. I I don't know if they let you hand out cards, but I'd be handed. I understand though. It gets. I knew people that we'd always go buy pastries from, and oh my gosh, the work involved.
oh
Whew.
yeah. Baking is, ooh. Other thing about protection is you can always, say you forgot your obsidian or whatever, just call on Archangel Michael and ask him to envelop you or surround you in his golden light of protection. You can't get any greater protection than that. And then I just simply add to that, please only allow the spirit of love and light to come through.
Right.
So you can always pull Archangel Michael in. No, I know he didn't. I know. You must have one heck of a big kitchen going on now. You've been doing this a while. Well, it's been good to see you. Come back. I'm here this show on Friday nights, and then I have a show on Sunday. That's at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard. So for you, you're in the Central. So that would be 12 from noon to 2 p.m. on Sundays. And I'm here with a young lady named Jess. She was in the chat. I doubt it. She's probably putting children to bed, but she's very interesting. You are welcome.
You're welcome.
Tell anybody you see that I said hello. All right. Next we have is Johanna. And Johanna, I didn't write down what she had.
Something about a soulmate or something in
Will I
3D?
meet my twin flame within, honey, not everybody has a twin flame. And to be honest, I wouldn't want a twin flame. You know what? You make sure you're subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, and because I'm finishing up a video on twin flames and soulmates, and it should be out tomorrow or Sunday. I think I should get it up tomorrow. So take a look at that. It'll explain what that is. So, unless you have some inside info and you know that you have a twin flame is simply, and not everybody has one spirit that's split. Okay? It's a mirror image. Now, some people think, oh, that's really cool. Until they push your buttons, because they
Yeah.
know where all of them are. They have the same ones. So be careful what you wish for. Okay. I will ask the pendulum and see what the pendulum says, and then I'll pull some cards. Angels, Johanna wants to know if she's going to meet a twin flame in the next 3 years. The answer is no. Now, let me see what the cards show. Excuse me. I am so dry.
I am too. There's something about the air right now. I don't.
Well, your air is dry.
Yeah, dry and wet at the same time. So
Wet.
gross.
It's been raining all week.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, let me put. Hi, Gia. Welcome in.
Hi, Gia.
All right, Johanna. Let's do love. What's coming in love for Johanna? Okay, put your feet in the dirt, get yourself grounded. And they want you to rein things in, get things balanced. It's like you're off kilter a little. Hey, Tarot Chick, welcome. Okay. They want you to work on being a little more patient. Isn't that a lifetime lesson for all of us? And again, with the balance, get things in balance. Now, one of the things that's showing up is that, hey, Carrie, is that you are either giving too much or taking too much. You don't, that's the imbalance here. Okay. It's like you're either donating all your time and you can't keep up with it, or you've got so much coming at you that you don't have time to give out. Whatever is going on, it needs to change. It really needs to get in balance. So really work on that, because they've given me several cards to emphasize it. You're going to have options when it comes to love. You're going to have more than one person. Okay, something's about to leave your life to make room for something. You know, anytime we lose people, relationships, it can be even furniture and things. But anytime something leaves our life, it makes room for something new to take its place. So if there's things and people and whatnot in your life that is not serving you well, you might consider letting that go. Make room for whatever is coming that will serve you. Okay? Things are going to start to move. And it's kind of like a warning. You need to get some rest because things are going to get really busy. All right, let's see on the bottom. On the bottom, you have a wish card. So there may be something coming into your life that you've been asking for, and your guides are bringing it. So again, the reminder, get some rest, take care of you, allow things to fall away that no longer serve you, get things in balance. Okay. And then get grounded somehow. Either put your feet in the dirt, in the ocean, a river, a current, go out and hug a tree, get a potted plant, whatever it is, just get yourself grounded. Okay. All right, Sarah, what do you have for Johanna?
All right. So basically just reiterating what you said, but so here's the visual they're showing. Okay, so Bonnie explained the twin flame thing, that they bring out, things that you need to work on. They're the other side of you. They're the part, they're evolving as you're evolving, but you trigger each other because, you can't hide anything from each other. And there's this stuff. Also, oftentimes when you meet that person, you go through a huge awakening, like from not only the trauma of it's not working or one leaves or whatever, but then you also, it just all of a sudden you open up, you're an open vessel. And so here's the visual they're showing me. Here's the portal. He's on this other side here, right? This is you down here. He's going to be, see all this red energy? This is like the root chakra. This is the traumas, the things that you haven't worked through that you think you've gotten over because they're not affecting you, you think, but you pushed them down. You've pushed them down. You haven't really dealt with them. You can tell because you can talk about them like without a tear in your eye. Okay. People will be like, you went through that and you're not crying about it? No, it's fine. I've dealt with it. No, you pushed it down. So do you see all this red energy, that root chakra? When that person comes in your life, it's going to be a huge awakening to all of that trauma that you need to deal with. This is not the time to be going through that with all of the stuff out here, right? So I would not in your consciousness be putting, because our thoughts mean everything. It is our reality. Don't pull him to you. He's peeking out. You're saying it. Hey, is he coming? Is this person coming?
For a twin flame, and he's like, okay, I'll come. That's twin flames also aren't necessarily lovers. They could be friends, colleagues. I mean, all kinds. It's whatever. I mean, they can push
It's
your
that
boat,
dynamic.
you just wouldn't.
Yeah. You meet them and you think, oh my gosh, we've known each other our whole lives and we never met. Like, what is, like, you have that connection, but then it's like they know too much energetically about you, and it starts to bring out things and insecurities and things that you need to work on, whether you're friends or it's a whoever it is in that dynamic. But they're saying that right now, with everything that's changing and evolving, it would change your pattern of growth to have that person brought out right now. So just focus on your path, your passion, your mission in life. And when it's time for those things and you're ready for those things, that will evolve to that point. But believe me, you don't want to be hit blindsided when there's so much going on right now. It'll knock you off your path. Like, that person literally will take you out of your reality and you'll be all about what's going on with them or whatever. Don't do that to yourself right now, because you're right on track and you're starting to kind of figure out what you want to do in this world and be, and how you want that to go right now for this chapter of your life. So I would be really careful on that. I think a lot of people don't understand the twin flame dynamic. They think it's a soulmate, like everything's love and light and what. It's a little more than that. I've been through it, and it's not.
Yeah, I know people that have been through it. Whew, yeah.
Mm.
Careful what you wish for. Be specific. And not everybody has a twin flame.
Right.
God. They've just, I don't know, it's been talked about a lot recently because I get a lot of people looking for a twin flame.
Right. Well, they think it's a soulmate type thing, like where it's like their definition of it's, you're inseparable, and we've been together we're gonna be together forever. And when I just asked Spirit, like, why does not everybody have it? Because maybe in a different lifetime you worked through that and you whatever. So in this lifetime they might not show up, or maybe they were only there for a minute.
Gia says I'd push them away.
Yeah, I finally had to, because it was really messing up my alignment of goals. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure can.
Mm.
All right. Next we have Nin Holland, and that's a Virgo, and they want a general. Now, I want to say after that I have Gia, but I don't have a question or a zodiac sign. I have pen name, same thing. No question or zodiac sign, just a TGIF, and of course. Tarot chick, I don't know your zodiac sign. I know you want a general. And Carrie, are you wanting a reading? All right, so let me get started on Nin Holland. Nin Holland. This energy feels familiar. I think I've read you before. Nin Holland. Messages to you for Nin Holland. Ooh. Well, first card out is telling me somebody's coming towards you right now with love, ready to offer their heart. And they're also telling me you're going to have options. This isn't, hey, Ange, it's not a one and done. Are you in Baltimore? Wow. Things are going to start moving for you. They're telling me that you work really hard. You may have abundance. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune's about movement. It's also about fated and destined relationships and abundance. Now, abundance is not always money, okay? You can have an abundance of love. You have a new beginning about to happen with passions involved. And there it is, 2 of Cups. That's a soulmate. Thank God it's not a twin flame. So you have a soulmate coming at you. Whoa. Ooh. Well, that's good. What is it that is still causing pain? I'm not sure if this is like Sarah was saying, something pushed down, something that you repressed, but there is some pain there. Did you lose somebody? Okay. You have an Aquarius coming in. Do you know an Aquarius? Somebody in your life? They're also telling me you like to fight with yourself. That, you know, it's kind of like, yes, I did. No, I didn't. You know, pros and cons on each side, but you lost your mother. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's just it felt like a loss. It feels like a loss. Yeah.
Yeah, and a relationship. Okay, well, that's exactly what I'm looking at here. A lot of pain. They're saying don't give up. Keep hope alive. Romance your life. You've got the happily ever after card as well. It's just saying things are delayed a little bit. And that's until you heal a little more, because you don't want to get into a relationship when you're still in all that pain. Aquarius rising. Oh, you're Aquarius rising. Okay. And there's some sort of conflict here. Last card, please, for Nin Holland. Last card. Pisces. Who's the Pisces? You have a good support system, they're saying. And that's important. It might be a good idea to lean on that a little bit and try to process this pain. Okay. Let's see here. What else have I got? Work on healing that, okay? Okay, they're also telling me that you may have some unrealistic expectations when it comes to love. So that might be something to do internally. Look at that. Why would that be? Did you have bad role models? You know, there's something there that's it's a setup for disappointment is what it is. The Pisces here, I don't know if you have a Pisces in your world. It could also be the person coming towards you. But again, work on healing before somebody shows up and you have to turn them away because you're not there yet. All right, Sarah, what do you have for Nin Holland?
Okay, so what I'm getting for you is, okay, so do you see this doorway? They're showing me that you've got this doorway opening up for you in opportunities, places to live, places to be, like you're shifting in your consciousness to like a new level. So this is a kind of regroup time for you, and you're able to maybe shift in what you're doing and where you're going, and you're, maybe even in what you're doing financially. And the door is open. So just know that whatever it is that you're passionate about, you can bring to fruition, whether it's just even in the job you're doing or the work you're doing, or your daily life. Um, Healing's got to come first so that you can open up more of you to let in those downloads of information from the universe, from your guides, from God, from, all of those that are guiding you above. um, Going out into the sun and the moon will help with that. So just being outside in the stars and looking up, being out in the sun for a little bit every day opens you up to those messages. They're showing me that you actually have felt for some time like you don't fit in, like you're different. So, you just might be a star seed. And if that's the case, diving into maybe hobbies of understanding more about, that realm and that kind of stuff kind of helps to give you kind of a new direction and empowerment, because a lot of those things that make you different actually are like superpowers. They're unique, so it's all in our perspective and our way that we want things to go. Like, know that you're in control of that, if that makes any sense.
Okay, I want to mention for everybody, I probably should have done this earlier, but the pictures that Sarah does, they're gorgeous. And that's only in
Thank
a
you.
few seconds. But if you would like to purchase those, she will finish them and send them to you for $15, and that includes postage. What a deal. She charges $2.50, not $2.50, $250 for a private reading, and you would get one of them at that time. Now, I strongly recommend paying the $15 and getting the picture, because it comes with the energy. So, I mean, that's just, to me, priceless. So
Oh,
if you're
thank you.
interested in it, contact her. She's got her email. I don't have your email up. I got the wrong one. Oh, because she was here last week. That's why. Hang on, I'll get your email up. La 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 la. Here we
Thank
go.
you, Pamela. So one of the things about the drawing, so you understand the value of it, and the reason that I charge so much, is actually I'm channeling your guides to give me that visual. So it's not what's in my head. I know a lot of people think, oh, it's what you see is in your head. You're just drawing it down, because I am an artist, but it's not that. It's like your guides are using my hands and my eyes, and they are drawing, and my energy, and they're pulling upon that to draw this. So what does that mean? It holds the energy of your guides, those divinely guiding you, and it will continue to help you open up and give you messages. So the reason I decided to only charge 15 is because I've got all these drawings, and I have enough to paper my wall now. And so it's like, if it could go into your hands, um, what you get different when you book a session with me is you get a painting that's finished and it is bigger, but you also get like to ask questions, and more than one, and you get a very detailed, you know, reading beyond. So that's the value of why I charge so much. But this, I just want to pass it to you. I want you to feel like you have something that you could put somewhere and look at and feel like it's connecting you to your guides. So that's why I'm offering it cheaply. That way it covers postage and my my time. It doesn't cover my time of finishing it, but I just want you to have that opportunity. So I won't be doing that for much longer. So you might want
Show
to
them
take
the finished
advantage of
one.
that.
Show
Pardon?
the finished one.
Okay, so you see the scribble, right? Of like that. Okay, here's a finished one. Now it's taking me an hour to finish that. I charge $100 an hour. So you're getting, and you're not only getting me finishing it, but you're getting me putting it on cardstock at a size that you can frame. This ends up being, I think, 3x5 or 5x7. They're not very big, but keep in mind that's more time to channel. So just know, you're getting a heck of a deal, because this would go, yeah, 222. It's going to be $222 for that. And then that's only 15-minute reading. You're going to get, you want more, it's going to be 100 every hour. So, yeah, so you're getting a good deal, and I do finish it out. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not going to let it look funky. You know, I'm going to finish it out.
Okay. Brenda, hi Brenda, welcome in. If you want
Hello.
to put your zodiac sign and what kind of reading you want. Gia, you are next. I love them.
Thank you, Tia.
Okay, and Chalvia's here.
Oh, hi, Shelby.
And she wants to get the drawing, the reading.
Okay.
I put her email up there, so contact her by email so she has a record of it. We don't remember much when we're on here. Okay?
No, it's channeled what we say, so we won't remember what we said. We really won't.
I mean, I can remember how it feels, like if your energy, I can feel your energy, but to remember what I said in one ear and out the other.
So Shelby is who? I am, or who is Shelby?
Yes, I am.
Spirit told me that. That's crazy. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, Shelby. Good to see you.
Okay, Gia. She's a Gemini and wants a general. Gia Evans. Thank you.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Got some. Rico Suave's on his way. Rico.
Suave.
Yeah. And I'm surprised at this, but they're saying take that risk. Got a lot of hardworking people here tonight.
Hey, Harley.
Hey, Harley.
My throat's straight too. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, a little reminder to work on patience. Okay, Gia, do you know a Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio? Any of those ring a bell? You got a whole family here. Hurry up, Rico. Now, do you understand who Rico Suave is?
Yeah. You may change your mind.
You may change your mind. Right?
He's a slick talker. Looks good, smells good, talks good.
Right.
But,
It's good. Bye-bye.
But he's also saying the same thing to everybody else.
Your son is a Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Man, now you've got Pisces in the door. You have 5 major arcana cards here. There's a lot of power. Whoops. I see you making plans. You're going to be making long-term long-range plans. I'm not talking next week or next month. I'm talking next year, 10 years down the road. Carrie's got a Sag too. So do I. Let's see here. All right, we just had the new moon yesterday. It's still not too late if you haven't done intentions. So if you have not done them, Gia, do them, because they're saying you need to plant some new seeds, fertilize the garden, so to speak. You need to work with that, because although it is giving you fruit, it's not giving you exactly what you're looking for. That's you, aren't you, Gemini? Yeah, that's you. You showed up, and so did your son. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. You have more than one suitor, okay? Just so you understand, Rico Suave. Rico Suave is the Knight of Wands. Now, knights in tarot, they're like teenagers, okay? Not quite responsible, but they're good enough to do something, okay? And wands are passion. Rico Suave, if you had to order the knights, Rico Suave's the youngest, okay? He's out for a good time. And he may give you the best time, who knows, but he'll disappear just as quick. However, the thing that I was surprised is they gave me the Fool card right after that, which means take a chance, have some fun. So you keep that in mind. Now, last couple cards were, you have a Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is the next one up, basically, okay? He is very impetuous. He acts immediately. He doesn't think, he just goes, okay? So you have a Knight of Swords coming towards you, somebody who will act on the drop of a dime. You also have a Pisces here. I got lots of Pisces. This is telling me that you have a lot of intuition you're not using. You're looking for an emperor, sweetheart, or a king. You need to work on your intuition, okay? You also need to remember you can't see everything. It's like when the moon is out. You can see a lot when the moon is full. You can't see everything, okay? It's like in relationships. You're going to get to know somebody, but you're not going to know everything. That takes years and years and years, okay? So just keep that in mind. You will be getting some sort of new outlook, okay? Something that you have been looking at a certain way is going to change for you. Okay, Sarah, what do you have?
Okay, so Gia, they're showing me, I'm trying to make this darker so you can see what I'm talking about.
Before we start, did I mention something leaving your life? I think I did, but I just want to make sure.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, something, someone, someplace, something's leaving your life to make room for something else. Okay. That's it. Go ahead. Just wanted to give that.
Okay, so this is just an energetic representation, Gia, of your soul essence. Okay, it's just, that's why there's no hair. It's just, the energetic body. Okay, so it's showing me that right now you're leveling up and you're starting to get maybe a little more clarity of some certain things in your life. I call them downloads, where you're actually, getting more information, or things seem clear, or life seems a little bit clearer. And so this bringing of these people to your life is kind of like you've been in training, and now you're going to work on your discernment. Okay, so this is kind of like a test on your discernment. So they're saying, come at this with a different perspective, as if you have all, like if you were doing job interviews and you had all these people lined up, and who's the best for the job. You don't sit there and go, well, this is all we've got. You're like, if none of these work, then none of them work for the job, So that's what you have to look at is, okay, this is what they offer. I could have fun, and I could just maybe have a companion, get out and do what I want to do, but I'm not going to connect with that one. This one has all the qualities, and I feel the energetic connection, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna kind of like try to figure out how does this work into my world, instead of just going, whoever shouts the loudest is the one that gets to be with me. I used to do that when I was younger. Whoever shouts the loudest and wants to be, no, the reality has shifted, and it's, what do you want? What do you need in your life that complements you? Not, we don't need somebody to complete us. We need somebody who complements and loves us the way we love ourselves. And believe me, that's all you're going to get, is the one that loves you like you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you're going to get somebody that treats you like crud, because they can only love you how you love yourself. So you've got to,
how to love.
you show them. And I've caught myself deconstructing people's intentions, everything, by that mindset. So no, this is kind of like a test, and you've learned things, right? You've learned what you want, what you don't want. You see a red flag, boop, on to the next, no hesitation.
Remember that you're not going on interviews. You are doing the interview.
You're the interviewer. Yeah.
You are the one that has, this is my criteria. Oh, sorry, you don't meet it. Doors right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Just remember, we as humans tend to put everything in a circle, in a gated off area. And Spirit's telling us there are no boundaries. Dream big, bigger than you ever could. Okay.
That's the part we need to understand. We put the boundaries on ourselves. We are the ones that say, I can't and I can. We have to tell ourselves there are no limits. My fears limit me. I have to push the fears away. What is it that would, if I could have anything I wanted, any place, be any place, do anything, what would I get behind and I'd be desiring and I could really feel fulfilled with? And that's what your goal is, not all this settling for all these other things.
Okay. All right. I've searched and I have not seen anything from pen name. So I'm going to skip that person. They're not here. Tarot chick. Tarot chick? Tarot chick. A Leo wants a general. Chalvi, I saw yours. We'll get it. All right. So this is for tarot chick. Are you here?
You're so welcome, Gia.
Yeah.
Know what you bring to the table, girl.
Yep. Just remember, talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. Okay. We oftentimes say nasty things to ourselves. And if you stop and go, would I say that to my friend? No. Well, who should be your best friend? You should. So talk kindly. because also that teaches others how to talk to you. Okay, she's here. All right, tarot chick. Leo. Angels. What messages do you have? What decision are you struggling with? Avoiding. Ooh. Okay. The deck I'm using is called the the Delanoui, I think is what this one is. Yeah, Tarot of the Delanoui. It's of the night. It has one card in it that no other deck has. It's called the Angel of the Night. Okay? The Angel of the Night, when she comes out, she's telling you that you have been through a lot. And guess what? Things are just going to get easier. Okay? So, what she's basically saying is you've been through the darkness. Guess what? Now you're in the light and things are going to be wonderful. So I would love to have that. You also have a new cycle starting and a new opportunity coming in. It could be associated with money, like a new offer, a new job, a new. Okay, a reminder not to be too defensive. They're showing me you've got your boundaries here, okay? You've got these shields around you, but you got them way up here and nobody can get through when they're way up there. So you need to lower them down. You can still have boundaries. You just have to be secure enough to say, hey, you stepped over the boundary, please back up, okay? But don't be too defensive. If you are too defensive, you'll never see anybody. They're also reminding you that what we put out into the world comes back to us. So, positive, good thoughts, what we think, we do, goes out into the world, comes back. So, remember that. If you start thinking negatively, clear, delete, and then put out something positive, okay? Because they are very clear it's coming back to you. Last card here, please. Last card for tarot chick. Well, we had an explosion. Oh, well, that's good. Okay, do you know a Taurus or Libra? A Taurus or Libra in your world? Oh, man. I've got Libra here. It's true. What's true, dear? When you guys answer questions, just give me a clue what it's about. I ask a lot of them. Good thing is they're showing me that your heart is healed from whatever was the last issue. You have a Taurus friend. They've shown up in your reading. You also have very strong Libra here. Things are growing for you. And they're looking at you're the divine feminine is what they're saying. So that's like the wife, the mother, the caretaker. You grow things. It's, you know, that's you. Nurture and grow it. Gosh, Libra again. You may have a Libra coming into your life. All right, Sarah, are you ready?
I am. Okay. So, what I'm getting for you is that your guides want you to remember to get back out in nature, to connect. They're telling me that you're an earth girl. You're, the fairy realm and being in nature is going to revive you and help you like go through this transition onto the next level of your downloads of things that are coming to you. And so it's going to be really important to get out in the sun, be around trees, connect with the trees. They're like, girl, remember these things you already know. You already know these things. They're simple. You're making things too complicated in your mind. Bring it down there. You've been getting lots of downloads of lots of messages and things and information, and it becomes very technical. And they're saying, bring for yourself right now, bring it down to the basics and get back out in nature, connect with trees. They're showing me the fruit of being out there, connecting with nature, eating of nature, getting under into the sun, grounding yourself, all of that. And then remembering all that fun fairy energy that comes through the portals and, like around the trees and, connecting with all those beings and all of that, using those gifts that you have to connect with those guides and beings and all of that. It's like where you're from and what your soul's journey's been, where it's been. So if that makes any sense, doing that often will help you ground yourself in your decisions and things that you're doing in your life, and they'll just make more sense. And the things all of a sudden that made so much, bothered you so much won't matter that much. You'll see the bigger picture of things, if that makes sense.
Okay. Next, we have Carrie. KK. She is an Aquarius. She just wants a general. Okay. I want to remind you all that all we ask for doing this free is that you hit that subscribe button on our channel, please. That helps our channel grow, which that's what we do it for. Okay, please. And give the video a thumbs up once it's posted, share it, send it out on your page, because it'll hit with other people as well. Okay, I've gotten messages from other people who didn't see us live but saw the video, and they were all about, oh yeah, that resonated with me. So share the video. Make sure you've subscribed and you've set that notification bell to all. Once you've done that, anytime I post a video or go live, you get a little message. So that's kind of cool because, especially for some of us who aren't always on time, that you don't have to keep checking. Okay. If you guys would do that, that would be amazing. I would really appreciate it. I have one video this week that's going viral.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Carrie. Okay, I've got Gemini and Libra here. Carrie, you're starting a new cycle. This is good. Okay. Something you were carrying was kind of heavy, kind of like extra baggage, and they're telling me that you finally put it down. Congratulations. But they're telling me that right now, for some reason, things aren't very stable. Keep looking at my deck thinking it's upside down, but it's not. You've been doing some work, girl. They're telling me you've been doing shadow work and been successful at it. You're very disciplined. And they're saying you are, what are you? Aquarius. Yeah, okay. Very disciplined and organized. You come into a situation and it doesn't matter what's going on, you're able to make sense out of everything. Did you say, oh, here. There you go. Right. Not stable. Okay. Yes. Lots of shadow work this year. Bring on the new. Okay. Well, it looks like I was hitting a little bit here. The reminder is always there that what you're putting out is coming back. You may have a Gemini coming towards you, as well as an Aries, Capricorn. All right, Sarah, are you ready?
Yeah. So, well, it's just quick. Okay. So I was trying, it doesn't really look like you, but this represents you. Okay. So you actually, what your guides want you to understand, and maybe I've said this before, I don't know, But your energy is so strong in the heart space that you resonate so much positive energy everywhere you go. Just the sight of you, just seeing you on screen, just seeing your smile. You need to understand that you have this angelic energy about you, and you heal everything in your space, everywhere that you go, everything that you do. So the main thing that you need to do is keep that vibe up for yourself. And I know that the shadow work has been helping, so more light can come in, but that just means you're even stronger. Like, it doesn't matter what you wear, if you've done your hair could be sticking out, or it doesn't even matter. Your energy oversees all of that. And with that, there's a lot of things that are in the negative space that are curious. What's this light? It's like this beam that literally flies out into the space, and it's a radar, right? So with that, you're going to get things coming. What's this causing all this light that we're trying to put out? What's all of this stuff? So things in turmoil might come around you just because you're vibing really high. um they just want you to understand how very powerful you are. Like, literally, um all you have to do is exist, because your light is so strong. And that's rare, where somebody, no matter what they're going through, how much turmoil they're going through, it doesn't matter. They shine so bright, you know. Not all of us have that ability to do that, and you just have that. So just know that when you feel like you've got to solve all these things and do all these things for all these people and all those things, that isn't even all. You have to do is just be. Just be. You're like a human crystal. I can't hear you.
I know. I had to go get the plug or we were going to die.
Oh yeah. So I guess what they're trying to for me to tell you is, stop thinking you have to solve everything and do everything. All you have to do is just be, hold space for people. So like, somebody's going through a crisis or whatever's going on, instead of trying to solve it for them or your children or whoever it is, just listen and be in their space, because your energy is just like a warm hug. It's like a hug times 10, you know? And just thinking about it makes I feel the hug,
She's
you're
got
amazing. Yeah, and but just know that. And most people that have that don't know it. Like, they literally don't know it. And so they want you to know that. And I just feel like you need to be acknowledged for that. And just know that all you have to do is
best
just be you. The crystal doesn't have to pretend to be a crystal or do extra things. They just are. Just be you.
Charlie.
Yeah, the gnats are attracted to the light for sure, and they come and they want to know what's going on and who's this, and let me try to put that light out. But that just means you're shining brighter than you have before. So they just wanted you to know that. Just be. Yeah, it's that simple.
Shalvia.
Yay, I've been wanting to read you for a while, Shavia. Shalve.
She's a Leo. Now let me post.
Shelby, I wanted to say I'm going to be in Texas in February, March. So let's get together. I would like to meet you face to face. If you'd like
cool.
that, inbox me, because I'd love that.
Cancer moon, Aries rising, a Leo sun.
Okay.
Reading of support.
For my guides.
Lost. Like she's not getting it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but you seem to have it when you're in class.
For sure.
Chalvia. What message can you give me for Chalvia? Okay, I don't know if I'm hearing this right. Is there something going on that you have felt foolish about? And if I'm way off, it's okay, because I was thinking it was this other way. You're welcome, Carol. Charlie, just a little bit longer. Aha. Have an ace of cups, my hun. Where did you go? There you go. That's new love. And it came, yeah, I think this is what it's talking about. You've got new love coming, and they want you to take a risk at that. It's the beginning of a new story for you. Interesting. Have you seen a theme come through? Sarah, have you seen a theme this tonight?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. We seem to always have a theme.
We do. And tonight it's allowing things to fall away that no longer serve you.
Yeah.
That's important. So many times when things are leaving, we grab really quick. But no, don't leave. Well, yeah, there's a reason.
Exactly.
Okay, Charlie. 6 months. Okay. Charlie, do you need to go potty? That's what I thought. Hang on. Okay, just a minute. You're Leo. You just showed up in your reading. Okay. Okay, Charlie. I'm going to be ready in a minute. Just a minute. What do you think? Trying to tell me it's an emergency? Or... Okay. I'm ready. Just a minute. Interesting. Okay. Come here. I'll be with you in a minute. Like I said, you have a new story starting here. And it involves love. It's once this starts, it's going to move quickly. Come here. Like I said, something's falling away from your life, and that's to make room for this. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. There's something that's really successful. But, and I say but because you've been focused on some negative. You've been focused on maybe not getting it or whatever the thing is. They want you to turn that around. Look out the windshield, not the rear view mirror. Just a second, I'm going to kill a dog. Come here. Come here. You stop it. All right, for those who've never seen her, this is Chunkamunk. So try to turn this around to the positive, and you know all this, okay? They are reminding me to remind you to use your intuition. Remember that every coin has two sides, okay? So when you're looking at something, try to look around and see what's on the other side. They want you to get a new, like a new perspective on something, and keep the faith, okay? But definitely work on using your intuition. Listen to it. Okay? All right, Sarah, I'm going to take her out. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So can you change the screen so we can, I don't know. It's like blocking everything. Anyway, so I haven't had a chance to finish out the drawing, but basically what they're showing me is you, and then they're saying like, trust your inner knowing, and they're going to make a path so you can continue doing what you're doing financially and add this and then eventually switch it over. But it is more like trusting what comes to you instead of making it super complicated. So, maybe take a journal of the things that are coming to you. And then when the fears start creeping in, that's just the ego saying, trying to protect you. Like, oh, you don't want to do that. You're not going to make any money at it. You're not going to do this. It's not going to work out. That gets in the way and kind of stops the download of information that you're getting. And then I think when you're giving readings to other people, you overthink it and you're worried about, is it going to be right? Just go exactly with what comes to you. Don't overthink it. I don't care if it's a scent, a smell, a symbol, a word, if it doesn't make any sense, just go exactly with what just comes straight out of you, as if you're just the interpreter. That's all we are, is the interpreter. We don't have to feel like we have to perform. And the same thing with your life. Write down the things. And they're telling me automatic writing would be helpful to you, where you just take a piece of paper and you put a question at the top. And then you just go ahead and you start writing out the answer, and you just like let your hand go. And it doesn't matter. It might pick up and go faster. It might scribble out of control. Let it go. Let it just flow, and you'll start to get some answers from the guides that are guiding you. And at first it might be scribble or words or whatever. Don't worry about it. Just let it go and get used to allowing your guides to come through. But automatic writing, I think, would be really helpful to you. But I think what they're saying to me is that you're overcomplicating things and you're blocking the messages that are coming to you because of the fear. So when fear comes in, just say, hey, get out of the way. But they will, if you're passionate about it and it's something you want to do, using your gifts to, financially or whatever, just start doing it in little bits and they'll make a way for you. If you get passionate about it and you're like, I'm excited about this and I want to do this, they'll start making a way for it to transition over from, maybe you're making money at a corporate job or whatever you're doing, and then you're transferring it over. They'll make a way. I just feel like basically the consciousness has shifted, and we're going from maybe more of a reading type thing to a teaching type thing, teaching people how to empower themselves, how to believe in themselves and the direction that they need to go in their significance, so it's just shifting. It's a shift. I think we're all kind of feeling it, like what we were doing before, or the things we were doing don't seem to be financially working in that direction, but it just means you have a whole lot of gifts. You can shift it to something else, but that automatic writing they're telling me would be helpful to you.
Okay, here you go.
And I get the breaking them down part, ask them to show you more direction on what things you're supposed to be doing in the shift so that you can shift it more to your own, business, your own thing that you set the hours and you set the times and all of that. Um, because yeah, once we wake up, we don't want to go back to the 9 to 5 thing. It's hard. So
Yep. I'm glad you like dog barks because she provides. Okay. All right. Brenda never put anything in, so that's off. Pam never put anything out. Harley, did you want a reading?
and thank you guys on the compliments on the drawings. Shelby, I'll finish yours and have it for next time if you come next Friday night. If you want to see what it looks like. I didn't get very far because we had to take a break for a second, but yeah.
Okay, I don't see where you said. I
Oh,
don't
they
see.
have the same type of colors. Interesting. Sacral and so just so you guys know, when you're getting these colors like this and you both have the same thing going on, it's representing the solar plexus and the sacral chakra and with those colors. And so they're saying that you're divinely connected and you're working with spirit and channeling your channelers and you're channeling energy. And so kind of the same thing too, just go out, and they're telling me, Shalve, go out in your mind's going a million miles an hour with all of these things, right? And when you're in that, when you feel like you're in the middle of that, just go out and sit somewhere where it's quiet and just let the sun come down on you and just clear your mind and let it go wherever it's going so that you can decompress and get that information and that clarity. The sunlight will really help that.
Morning sun's best. If you can get 10 minutes of morning sun, that's wonderful. Harley wants a general. Okay, there it is. Harley wants a general. She is a Virgo. Feel like this feels very familiar.
You're so welcome.
What?
I just said you're so welcome. I'm sorry. But
that's okay.
Shelby said thank you.
Brolick just showed up.
Hey, Brolick.
Off the air, buddy.
Yeah, we have all this female energy. Now we got Brolick's coming in. Awesome.
This is telling me that you're up in your head fighting with yourself, and this feels like I just read you. Were we together in class or we weren't together in mediumship? Tuesday. Did I read you Tuesday? There's some celebration. Are you going to a party of some kind? They're telling me like a wedding reception or engagement party. There's something in it, and it's surrounding love. You've been looking backwards, but it's more of a reminiscing, not a regret. It's not a negative. And here is Mr. You want him, Two of Cups, soulmate. Oops. You have an emperor showing up. Divine masculine, the husband, the father, a new beginning with passion. Quit jumping around. Okay. Somebody is coming at you. You've got a soulmate coming at you to offer their heart. They are presenting like an emperor, the divine masculine, the husband, the father, the disciplinarian. Right after that occurs, I see a lot of anxiety and like sleepless nights. Last card, please, for Harley. Success. This all looks really good, Harley. Get out of your head, honey. Get out of your head. And like I tell a lot of people, find a hobby. Find something that you really enjoy doing and focus on that. And that's when this occurs. You've got to focus on something else, okay? But this looks really good. I mean, it's a soulmate, it's an emperor, and they're coming at you with their heart on the silver platter. So, sounds good to me. Sarah, your turn, baby.
Okay. Kind of ties into what Bonnie's saying. So I get that you are like, you're getting all of these downloads, you're getting all of this information. It's all going through your head and all of this stuff, and you're trying to share it and whatever. And they're just saying, write it down. You don't need to go and share it with everybody and all of that. They're saying, write it down, bring things back simple, and focus on how it pertains to you, because not everybody's going to understand the stuff that you're getting at the level that you're getting it, if that makes sense. So sometimes we get the information, and yes, it involves other people, but it's something that we need to kind of take, put it down, and then marinate on how it works for us, and then focus on like our own, how does that information work for me in my decisions that I'm making and the things that I want to do? Is it a confirmation? Is it a guidance? Or is it is it an answer, like a confirmation? Yes, I've been thinking about this. I've been wanting to do this. This gives me confirmation on how to do it, or whatever. when I first started getting these kind of things, I was getting a hold of everybody. I was doing all these things and I was letting them know and in class and then it's like I realized that not everybody was ready at that moment, but I wrote it down. And eventually then when it was right, divine timing, I knew, and my guys will remind me, remember that download I gave you? Tell it, you know? So what's happened is by feeling like you have to do all that, it has deterred you from your keeping it simple and working on your goals of where you want to go and what you want to do, if that makes any sense.
I'm glad you like the news. And yes, sleepless nights are good with the right person. Oh, goodness. Well, I want to thank everybody that came in. Brolick, I'm sorry, honey. We've been on for 2 hours. Show up earlier. Okay. Harley, she says she completely understands. All right. Let's see. We will not be here next week. It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So long. I will be back that Sunday with Jess, though. And I will be here this Sunday with Jess at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Also, I just don't think anybody's going to be here next week until Sunday when we show up. Everybody is canceled as far as I know. So, starting even Wednesday night, nobody's going to be on from Wednesday through Saturday. So, but before that, you'll see Julie on Tuesday with Claudine. That's tomorrow, no. And then I'm on Sunday with Jess. And then Julie on Tuesday. And then that's it until I come back the following Sunday. So I want to tell you all to have a very blessed holiday or whatever you celebrate, something that makes you grateful for being around.
Exactly.
Take care and we will see you soon.
I guess something I want to say really quick before we go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Spirits tell me to mention this to the collective as a group. For those of you who don't have somebody at Thanksgiving and you're not a part of a dinner, or maybe you're not able to, be a part of those festivities. This is the year to make it special for yourself and just take that time to reflect. Maybe you go and make, get you something that you like to eat, or you prepare yourself some little thing. But instead of thinking you have to be with a group or whatever to do that, take this time to write down and think about all the things you're grateful for and all the things that this year has brought you and all the things that have been revealed to you. And then, just put that out there. Thank you. Thank you for all of this guidance and all of these things that I'm grateful for. And it just helps you to raise your vibration and change that whole mindset that we have. Oh, we have to be around family and we have to have this big dinner and we have to do all these things. Break from those general traditions and be happy.
I broke a long time ago.
Yeah. And I've had to been forced to, but you make your own reality.
That's
So
right.
just remember that, there's lots to be grateful for. And our guides are always with us. So you always have a collective of a group that's on your side cheering you on, So make it a grateful day. What am I grateful for?
Yep, absolutely. I'm grateful because I'm going to be alone. I get to enjoy the parade and the dog show and just relaxing. And that's
Right.
wonderful. Gosh, we're going to do our Thanksgiving the Saturday after. Then I get to cook. But yeah, Thanksgiving, I get to enjoy all the things I normally don't get to enjoy because I'm in the kitchen. So
Right.
that's what you can enjoy and be grateful because it just gives you a whole new outlook. And like you said, it raises your vibrations so much.
We have so much to be grateful for, and we're grateful for you guys. We appreciate you showing up for us. And every time we give a message, there's a message for us as well. So wonderful. But we just want you to, let this be the year to make those holidays that we've always been sad about being alone, to make it special and celebrate you and your life. And like if like on a birthday or something, if nobody's remembering or saying happy birthday or giving you a gift, treat yourself. Get you that thing that you've always wanted, that you've been waiting for somebody to, a child or a friend or a family member to buy for you. Treat yourself. Make it your special day. Those holidays. Let's break those traditions of, if I'm alone, it's sad and I'm not, supposed to celebrate. No, this is a time of celebration for you and your life, and that you're here and that you're doing wonderful things to help the collective. So just know that.
Absolutely. Anyway,
Okay.
we will see you in 2 weeks. Okay. Have a blessed week, folks. Bye-bye.
Bonnie reading tarot and Sarah painting rainbows. They're on a different frequency than us, but we'll be all together